Good morning, everyone. My name is Arslan, and you are watching Proper Pariksha, the place where we strive for academic excellence in a simple and comprehensive manner. So, today we'll be starting the first exercise of the chapter 10 titled as Mensuration. And I hope that you have revised the concepts and have made notes of chapter 5 and chapter 10 from the starting. So, without any further delay, let's start. So first of all, the first question asks us about the perimeter of each of the following figures. So you know that how do we find the perimeter? We just name the vertices A, B, C, D, or if there are more, we'll name till E, F, G, H, and so on. After that, what do? We just add all the edges together and we find out the perimeter of any type of irregular or non-standard shape. So this, as you can see, is a non-standard shape because none of the sides are following any rule or order. So AB plus BC plus CD plus DA will give us the perimeter, and all the values of the lengths of each edge is mentioned. So that will be for first it will be 4 plus 2 plus 1 plus 5, and that is 4 plus 2 6 plus 1 7 plus 5 is equal to 12. After that, for B, it will be 40, 35, 23, 35, or you can do it opposite 23 plus 35 plus 40 plus 35, and that will give you 35 plus 35 as 70, 70 plus 40, 110, 110 plus 20, 130, and 133 will be the answer. Do write the unit of the answer, that is very important. Part C, 15, 15, 15, 15. So this is basically a rhombus. Rhombus is something which has all the sides as equal and that has been gone under a pressurizing moment. Also, you can call it to be a regular parallelogram. But a parallelogram is a sheared of rectangle, and a rectangle special case is a square, and the sheared square is a rhombus. So all the three are interrelated to each other. So what we'll do for perimeter, we will just add them up, or you can just do 4 into 15. That will also give you the answer. So that is 15 into 4 will give you 60 centimeters. Coming to the next question. So I hope that you understand how the perimeter of any of the shape is calculated. It is very simple. You just have to add all the edges that are present on that shape. Now coming to D, F and E. Okay, part A, B, C, D, E and F are mentioned like in opposite order. So first of all, we'll do for D, and that will be 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. So this is a regular pentagon, and regular pentagon ka perimeter is always 5 into L, and that is 5 into 4 centimeters, and that will give you 20 centimeters. After that, we will come to E, and that will be that it is a combination of okay, rather than doing a combination, we'll just add them up. So starting from here, we will do A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and therefore it will be AB plus BC plus CD plus DE plus EF plus FG plus GA. So we'll start from AB, and that will be 4 plus 0.5 plus 2.5 plus 2.5 plus 0.5 plus 4 plus 1, and that will be the total, and it will be in centimeters. After is equal to, you will just find out that 4 is multiplied 2 times, 0.5 is added 2 times, 2.5 is added 2 times, and these will all be cancelled out, and 1 is added only one time. So we can just write 4 plus 0.5, that is 4.5 plus 2.5, that will give us 6.5 and 7. So 4 into 7 plus 1 centimeters, and that will be 7 fours are 28 and 29 centimeters will be the perimeter. Coming to part F, and part F will be that you just have to find out the perimeter of each one. First of all, you have to compare the four different symbols, four different designs over here. One here, also one, one and one. Similarly, 4 and 3. So 4 and 3, 4 and 3, 4 and 3. After that, you have to find 2 and 3, 2 and 3. Okay, 2 and 3, 2 and 3, 2 and 3, and 2 and 3. So this means that if we find out the perimeter of any one, then that will allow us to find out perimeters of the others. So what I'll do, I'll just name the vertices A, B, C, D, and this will be E, and this will be F. So in order to find perimeter of one part, so perimeter of 1 upon 4 will be AB, that is 3 plus 4 plus 1 plus 3 plus 2, and that is all. So 3 plus 4 plus 1 plus 3 plus 2 is equal to 3 plus 4 7 plus 3 10 plus 1 11 plus 2 13 centimeters. And since it is only of 1/4, we will just multiply it by 4 and you will get the answer 13 into 4, that is 4 threes are 12, 4 ones are 4 plus 1 5, that is 52 centimeters. Coming to the next question. The lid of a rectangular box. The lid of a rectangular box of sides 40 centimeter by 10 centimeter is sealed all around with tape. So what is the length of the tape required? So you have to find out the perimeter of the lid of the rectangular box. So that can be found out by of sides 40 centimeter and 10 centimeters. So this is a rectangular box. So generally what we have is that we have a rectangular box, but the lid is generally square and it converges like this. But here the lid is also square, and therefore we just have to do what? Perimeter is equal to 2 L1 plus L2, and that will give us 2 into 40 plus 10, and that will be 40 plus 10 50. 50 into 2 will be 100, and the 100 centimeter is the total perimeter, and that is exactly the length of the tape that will be required to seal that. So I hope that you are able to understand what I am doing, and if you are not, do refer to the previous video of examples on regular shapes of perimeter, perimeter of regular shapes, and perimeter of standard, regular, and irregular shapes. Coming to the next question. A tabletop measures 2 meter 25 centimeter by, that means that this is a rectangular in which this is L1 and this is L2. So rectangular tabletop. What is the perimeter of the tabletop? So perimeter will be L1 plus L2 into 2, and that will be 2.2 meter 25 centimeters. So we know that 1 meter, I will just write down the conversion factor, is equal to 100 centimeter. Therefore, 2 meter 25 centimeter can be written as 2.25, and 1 meter 50 centimeter can be written as 1.50, and multiplied by 2 will be able to give the perimeter. So 2.25 and 1.5 will give you 3.25, 3.75. You know how to add decimals. You can do that by writing down the decimal 1, decimal 2, decimal points aligned, and just adding them up. So 3.75 into 2 will be the answer. So 3 into 2 is 6, 6.75 and 7.5. So 7.5 meter is the answer for perimeter of the tabletop. In case I incur any any calculation mistake, do let me know in the comment section. And uh, 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 generally, I will try not to have any calculation mistake. But in case I undergo any such errors, do let me know. Question number 4. What is the length of wooden strip required to frame a photograph of length and breadth 32 centimeter, that is L1, and this is L2 respectively? So length of wooden strip will be 32, will be the perimeter, that is 2 into L1 plus L2, and that will be 2 into 32 plus 21, and that will give you 2 into 30 plus 20 is 50, 52, 53, and that will give you 106 centimeters as the total length of the wooden strip required to frame a photograph. Question number 5. A rectangular piece of land measures 0.7 km by 0.5 km, that is L1 and L2 has been given. Each side is to be fenced with 4 rows of wires. That is, we have to find out 4 times the perimeter. What is the length of the wire needed? So therefore, the perimeter will be first found out. So 2 into L1 plus L2, and that will be 2 into 0.7 plus 0.5, that will be 1.2. So 2 into 1.2 will give you 2.4 kilometers of perimeter. After that, we have to find the total length of the fence required. So that will be 4 times the perimeter. So that is 4 into 2.4, and that will give you 4 twos are 8 and 4 fours are 16. So that will give you 9.6 kilometer as the total length. Question number 5 or question number 6. Find the perimeter of each of the following shapes. That is part A, triangle of sides 3, 4, 5 centimeter. What you have to do? You just have to do L1 plus L2 plus L3 or AB plus BC plus CA, and that is equal to 3 plus 4, 7 plus 5 is equal to 12 centimeter. An equilateral triangle of side 9 centimeters. So what is an equilateral triangle? In chapter 5 we have studied with all sides equal. So that will be 3 into L, because we do L1 plus L2 plus L3, and that will be L plus L plus L, because L1, L2, L3 is equal to L. They are all equal to each other, and that will give us 3L. So therefore 3 into 9 will give you 9 threes are 27 centimeters. Part C. An isosceles triangle with equal sides 8 centimeter and third side 6 centimeter. In the second video of this chapter, that is 10.2, I told you that how do we find the perimeter of various triangles. If it is a scalene triangle, then we have to do what? We have to do L1, L2 plus L3. If it is an isosceles triangle, these two will become equal and this will be unequal. So 2L plus L3 will be the answer. If it is an equilateral triangle, then all of them will be equal. So therefore, we just have to do 3L. And in case of a scalene triangle, we have to add each of them separately. Isosceles triangle, that will give you 2L plus L3. That is 2 into 8 plus 6. And that will give 8 to the 16 plus 6, that is 22 centimeters. Coming to the next question. Question number 7. Find the perimeter of a triangle with sides measuring 10 centimeter, 14 centimeter, and 15 centimeter. So the perimeter can be found out by just doing the calculation of the unequal sides one. So L1 plus L2 plus L3, and that will give you 10 plus 14 plus 15, and that will give you 14 plus 15 is 29, and 10 is equal to 39 centimeters. Question number 8. Find the perimeter of a regular hexagon with each side measuring 8 meters. So 8 meter and regular hexagon, therefore we just have to do, I will draw the figure for you. So regular hexagon has 6 sides and each side is equal to each other. Therefore, when L is equal to 8 and all sides are equal to each other, we will do what? We'll add L 6 times, that will give us 6L, and 6 into 8 will give us 8 6 are 48 meters. So that will be the perimeter of a regular hexagon. Coming to question number 9. Find the side of a square whose perimeter is 20 meters. So side of a square perimeter is given. So perimeter of a square is equal to 4L, that you should know, and 4L is equal to 20 meters. So what we'll do, we'll just write this implies L is equal to 20 upon 4 meters, and that is equal to 5 meters. Therefore, all the sides of the square are equal to 5 meters respectively. Question number 10. The perimeter of a regular pentagon is 100 centimeter. So for a regular pentagon, you know all sides are equal, and for the perimeter, we just have to add L 5 times, that will give us 5L, and it will be equal to 100 centimeter as per the question. How long is its each side? That is 100 upon 5 will be written, and the answer will be at our palm. 5 1 times, and this will be 2 zeros. So 20 centimeter is the length of each side of the regular pentagon. Question number 11. A piece of string is 30 centimeters long. Okay, that what will be the length of each side if the string is used to form a square? Okay, this is an interesting question. Stay with me. So we are given a total perimeter. By giving the piece of string and its length, we are given that the total perimeter will always be 30 centimeter. And we have to find out the length of the various types of standard shapes that can be formed with 30 centimeter of perimeter. So for a square, we will write 4L is equal to perimeter is equal to 30 centimeter, and after that we will write this implies L is equal to 30 divided by 4, and that will be 2 times, and that will be 15 times, and this will be 7.5 times. So it will be 7.5 centimeters. Okay. Next is an equilateral triangle. So equilateral triangle will have L1 plus L2 plus L3 all equal to each other. So that will be 3L is equal to 30 centimeters, which will give us L is equal to 10 centimeter each. Regular hexagon, that will be 6L is equal to 30, and L will be equal to 30 divided by 6, that is 5 centimeters. Coming to the next question. Question number 12. Two sides of triangle are 12 centimeter and 14 centimeter. The perimeter of triangle is 36. What is its third side? So we know that perimeter of a triangle is L1 plus L2 plus L3. And if L1 and L2 are given and the perimeter is given, we have to do what? We just have to add them up. 12 plus 14 plus L3, and in centimeters, because all of them are mentioned in centimeters, and that will give us L3 is equal to 12 plus 4, L3 will be 36 minus 12 plus 14 will be taken over here. And how do we do that? We have studied that in integers. 36 minus 12 plus 14, or I will show you once this time, but please revise the previous videos. Minus 12 minus 14, because these both had plus with them, and while transporting them to the LHS, their signs change. Multiply becomes divide, divide becomes multiply, add becomes subtract, and subtract becomes add. So plus became minus, and therefore after that we can do 36 minus and common, and 12 plus 14 both will get in plus sign. So 12 plus 14 is actually 26. So 36 minus 26 will give you an answer of 10 centimeters. So the L3 is equal to 10 centimeters. Find the cost of fencing a square park of side 250 meters at the rate of 20 rupees per meter. So side is given of the square park and the rate is given. So what we have to do? We just have to do P is equal to 4L, that is 4 into 250 meters, and this will give us 1000 meter is the total perimeter, and cost will be is equal to rupees 20 per meter, and this will be multiplied by the perimeter, that is 1000 meter. Meter will be cancelled out, and the answer will be 2, and there will be 4 zeros, and the answer will be in rupees. This is the answer, 20,000 rupees. Question number 14. Find the cost of fencing a rectangular park of length 175 meter and breadth 125 meter at the rate of 12 rupees 12 per meter. So cost of fencing rectangular park, we just have to find out the perimeter, that will be 2L1 plus L2. That will give us the answer of 2 into 175 plus 125, and both of them are in meters, that you have to make sure. So it will be 275 and plus 25 will give you 300. So that will be 2 into 300 meters, and that is 600 meters in totality. After that, we have to find the cost, and that will be rupees 12 per meter into 600 meters, and meter will get cancelled out, and 6 are 72, and there will be two zeros, and the answer will be 7,200 rupees. Coming to question number 15. So please read it while I drink some water. So I hope that you have read that, and the answer is very much visible on the screen itself. That is, square is the park, that is 4L is the perimeter, which of side is equal to 75 centimeter, that has been given. Runs around rectangular park with 60 meter, another person is there, so P B is equal to 2 L1 plus L2, and that will be 45 and 60. Who covers less distance? We just have to calculate and subtract. So PS is equal to 4 into 75. So 75 into 2 is 150, into 2 is 300. So therefore this is 300 meters. You can calculate that by multiplying manually, and the length of rectangle for bulbul will be 2 into L1 plus L2, 60 plus 45, 105, into 2 will be 210 meters. Therefore, the distance of bulbul is less, and by how much? We will subtract the smaller one from the larger one. PS minus PB will give us the answer 300 minus 210, that is equal to 90 meters. Okay, and the answer will be PT runs 90 meters more than the distance ran by Bulbul. Question number 16. What is the perimeter of each of the following figures? What do you infer from the answers? So the distances are, the lengths of the edges are given. You can just find out the perimeters. Here also you can find out the perimeters as for the infer part is concerned. You can write down that this is a square and this is a rectangle. That is what you can infer. Coming to the next question. Next question, there are some more figures given in the same question. Here also you will find write down rectangle, and here you will find write down isosceles triangle. You can just add them up and write down the perimeter. Coming to question number 17. This exercise is quite big. Okay, Avneet buys 9 square paving slabs, each with side of 1 by 2 meters. Okay, he lays them in form of a square. What is the perimeter of his arrangement? 10.71. And what is the perimeter of our arrangement? 10.72. Okay, so basically what the question is trying to say is that there are total of 9 square tiles or paving slabs, whatever you may try to call it, each with a side of 1 upon 2 meter or 0.5 meter. That is the length of the square slabs. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and here also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and this will be 9. What we have to do is that perimeter of the arrangement has to be found. Okay, so this is 0.5, so this will be 3 into 0.5. Similarly, this will also be 3 into 0.5. So what is 3 into 0.5? It is 1.5. So the new L will be, so L is for the paving slabs. So the final L for figure 1 will be L is equal to 1.5. Okay, L is equal to 1.5, and therefore perimeter is equal to uh, 4 into 1.5, and 4 into L, that is 1.5 into 2, 3, and 3 into 2, 6. That is 6 meters. That is the answer for 1. Coming to part B, Shari does not like his arrangement. She gets him to lay them out like a cross. So this is the second arrangement. What is the perimeter of this arrangement? So what you have to do over here, since this is a non-standard figure, or a non-standard closed figure, what you have to do, you just have to write down each length separately. So this is 0.5. This will be 0.5 into 2, that will be 1.0. This will also be 1.0. 0.5, then also 1.0, 1.0, and so on. So what we'll do, we'll just add them up and the answer will be evident. That is 0.5 1 times, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. So I'll just take a shortcut. 0.5 into 4 times plus 1 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1 is 8 times. Therefore, the answer will be 0.5 into 4 is 2 and 8, and that is 18 meters. That is the total length of the new arrangement, which has a greater perimeter. Obviously, figure number 2 will have the greater perimeter, and that difference will be by 2 meter. Avneet wonders if there is a way of getting an even greater perimeter. Can you find a way of doing this? Paving slabs must meet along complete edges. That is, they cannot be broken. Okay, so we have to find the length of the perimeter, if it can be increased furthermore. So if you want to take this particular slab, let us say, if we want to take, I will just delete that, and after deleting, we'll try to look into it. If I try to move this particular slab and I try to move it like uh, over here, let us say. So what will that do? It will do nothing, because here also one side, two side, and three side was there, and this side was unexposed. So I will just make like this, and now one side, two side, three side are there, and this side has become unexposed, and now this side has become exposed. So it is doing nothing. Everything is getting negated. So I think that the perimeter cannot be increased further, but you can try it out yourself and you may find a different conclusion. But I am sure that it cannot be increased. Coming to the next question. Okay, so the next is the area and region. That will be our next topic. So as I told you that in this chapter we will only be studying about area, that is region and boundary, or area and perimeter. So I advised you to please study the chapter 5, understanding elementary shapes, and start the chapter 10 from starting and make notes so that you have no sort of confusion. And if you like our way of teaching, you may subscribe to our channel and hit the like button. If you have any suggestions for us, you may comment in the comment section or reach us out at any of our social media handles. And for those who are new with us, you can look for the link of the playlist in the description and make notes of the total videos for total and complete in-depth understanding. So till the next time we meet, goodbye.